Welcome to the podcast. This is Mr. Ish. We're at Kips Bay Boys and Girls Club called Dare Clubhouse. And it's a new week. We got some new people here. Podcast is getting very popular. Thank you for listening. Thank you for all the countries out there listening and different states and all that stuff. I see you. Let's go. Let's welcome everybody to the podcast. Just give me your name and how long you been coming to Kips Bay Boys and Girls Club. From my left, you go. You go first. Don't aim at him. You.
Hey guys, I'm Deshaun and I'm 13 years old.
How long you been coming to Kips Bay?
Like for 5 years.
5 years. Okay, Deshaun. What's up? Who's next?
My name is Angel, and I've been coming to Kips Bay for...
All right. Come on, let's do the math. You got two hands.
Do that math.
It hasn't been 10 years.
Yeah.
You're only, how old are you?
10.
Okay, you start at 6. So if you're 10, even if you started at
I
6,
didn't start at 6,
4 years the most.
8. I started at like 7 years old.
Okay, so if you're 10, 3 years.
Okay.
All right, that's the math. Go ahead.
All right. My name is Haas. I'm 14 years old, and I've been coming for about 4 years as well.
Haas, is that your real name? Is that a nickname? Or
Yeah.
That's a good name. Haas? What's your real name?
It's long. It's Hoshishman.
Hoshishman?
But people just call me Haas because it's easier.
Oh, that's a nice name. That sounds you sound like you're a quarterback or something. Like you should be a quarterback for college or something. It's a good name. It's definitely a good name. I mean, my name is Ishmael, and they call me Ish. So, it's just much easier to say because people mess up your name.
Yeah.
So what's up, guys? What do you guys want to talk about? What's on your minds?
Well,
All right, let's now jump in. You wanna take
me
the
and
lead?
Haas
Okay.
been friends for a very long time. We've been friends so much that our parents are talking to each other a lot. So
Okay, that's cool.
one day I just invited him to my birthday party.
Oh, you didn't invite me.
Wow.
I mean, I did see. I bumped into him one time. We was at where we was at. What?
We was at
Where?
They were celebrating my birthday, my 11th birthday, then
But what was the name of the place? Oh, New Rock City.
New Rock City,
Yeah,
and I bumped
into
into
New York City. We were playing a
Yeah.
little mini golf. Saw the moms. I think your brother, right?
yes,
Your brother, your dad.
yeah.
Yeah.
They were all here for me.
Yeah, that's all. It was nice.
Hey, what about me? I'm not in this story.
Well, you need to hang out more with us.
Yeah.
I said we'll be going places. I said, you never been to New Rock City?
Never.
All right, you got to jot that down. It's a nice
You
place.
serious?
It's a nice place to go. Maybe for your birthday, you tell your mom, hey, New Rock City, mom. They got a bowling alley. They got ice skating ring. They got a
have
game
a-
system. Game room.
I went to the ice skating thing that you was talking about.
It's like a little,
also, I heard
mall. They got a movie theater.
I heard they had some good ice cream down there.
Oh, they got the Stone Cold.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
good.
Stone Cold ice cream is good.
Man,
Like
I don't.
it looks like some cake, right? Just
Yeah,
like in a
like
circle.
they making
but
it. Yeah, it's good.
yeah, and it tastes so good, and then it just melts in your
Oh,
mouth.
yeah. I know what those are called. Like, they're like ice cream rolls. Like, they like, so they put this, an ice cream, and then they put it on this plate.
Well, they put this milk or whatever it
Yeah.
is on a
Yeah.
cold ice
Ice plate.
metal, and then they
Yeah.
put
And then they
added
just,
stuff into it.
yeah.
It's good. It's very good.
Yeah, I saw videos of it, but I never tasted
When is
it.
your birthday?
May 13th.
May 13th. So you coming up. New Rock City. Tell your mom that you, your sister, and your brother want to go. Even your little brother could go.
You know how
Save up a couple of dollars because you got to get those little cards for everything. Play a little mini
Wow.
golf. I mean, you have a good time. It's really a nice place.
You know how many times I went to New Rock City because me and my family love it so much. We went there like almost 10 times.
Well, let me tell you something. The last time I went to New Rock City
What?
is the last time I saw you. So that must have been a year ago. I
So-
don't go that often. I got little girls, so they don't really care about none of that stuff. What about you?
Yeah,
House?
I
Wow.
saw 2 of them before.
Yeah, I don't really get. I don't get to go to places like that because my parents are always busy in work, so I don't really
Well, at least
Well, that's
At
another
least you
thing.
came to my
Sometimes
birthday.
sometimes
I mean-
parents are busy. Sometimes it's a financial thing. Sometimes people can't afford it. To tell you the truth, New York City is very expensive. I mean, to do
Yeah,
anything,
true.
if you want to go to a Yankee game,
Yeah, you
and
can't.
we-
It's cost like $20 each.
I wish it cost
Ticket?
$20. If you want to go to a Yankee game with your family, like I've gone with my son and let's say another friend, it's easily $150. You got to buy tickets. It's food. You got to get there and come
Yeah,
back
true,
home.
true,
Maybe buy a
true.
little, a little souvenir. It's $150 to go out. That's crazy. That's New York. Movies are expensive now. They're $22, $23 to go see a movie. If you want to see 3D, it's probably more.
Yeah,
so
it costs
everything's
more
expensive.
because it's more advanced.
Have
Yeah,
anyone ever visited where their family's from? Because I have.
I never
Wait,
left
where'd your
this
family from?
country.
Yeah, well, is your family?
Jamaica.
Your family's from here?
Jamaica.
Nope.
Where they from?
They're
Jamaica.
from
Santo Domingo.
DR.
DR. I've been to DR, but yeah. I mean, I visited my family. They're from Puerto Rico, and I'm Puerto Rican. So yes,
You Spanish?
Yes.
you're Jamaican, right? Because you were in Jamaica not too long ago, right? To go see your uncles and all that. What about you,
Nah,
Haas?
I want to see.
My
I want to
parents.
see some more families I didn't know about.
Or you were meeting new family members?
Yeah.
Okay, Haas. What about you?
My parents originate from Honduras. I go there every summer.
Nice. You like the place?
Yeah, it's
I mean,
nice.
it's different.
My
but
friend's
it's,
from
it's,
Honduras.
it's nice to know your culture. I mean, it's nice to know where you come from. You get to appreciate a little more when you come back to the States. I mean, you get to see how your grandparents grew up, or your aunts, or your parents and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So you get to see a little bit of the struggle, and you maybe appreciate the things that they do for you. I mean, even for me in Puerto Rico, my grandmother had a house, but it wasn't. To me, it wasn't a house. It was like a closet. It was like
Serious?
it was a house, but we had to go outside to use the bathroom. The bathroom was separate than the house, so that was different for me. They had a little shower that we could take a shower outside, so that's different. So it was different things like that. I mean, that's the first time I went. As I got older and I started going more frequent when I was in my 10s, maybe to about 14. She bought a different house and had a second floor, and we had 2 bathrooms. So the struggle in these islands, and Jamaica's the same. Jamaica, Honduras. I mean, all the islands that we talked about here, Puerto Rico, Santo Domingo, Jamaica, and Honduras. I'm pretty sure that they're not third world countries, but they're not the USA. I mean, it's not like you can have running water sometimes in towns. So it's a little different.
Yeah, sometimes the electricity goes out because if it rains too hard, then the electrical lines aren't that good, so the lights just go out. Or sometimes it can be the weather can be very nice and the electricity just goes out. Or sometimes there's no water running because
Or a heat wave.
I mean, in all
it
those
gets
places.
really hot. Really hot.
Yeah.
The first day I got there, there was a vapor in the air, you couldn't breathe properly. You're breathing in hot air.
Yeah, and that's hard too, especially on people that are not used to it. But we used to walking in the building and have air conditioning. We walk into the Gap.
We're
Exactly.
used to the cold.
Yeah, and we walk into like a store like the Gap,
Yeah,
and they have the
they-
door open, and it's 65
Exactly.
degrees in there. And then over
Exactly.
there, when you go into these smaller countries, they
They
don't care about
have-
that.
They-
They 89 degrees inside.
Exactly.
It's crazy. I mean, unless you're staying in a hotel. If you stay in a resort or something like that, it's different.
But yeah, it's different because they're the ones that
Yeah,
that you pay a lot.
Yeah,
You
they
pay
cater
a
to the
lot.
tourists. They
So
cater to the tourists.
basically,
I remember one time I was in a hotel room, right? When me and my family went out so we could go to a park, right, with roller coasters.
This
When
is
we
in
came-
Jamaica?
No.
No.
Somewhere else. Where we visited our grandfather because something happened to him and we went to visit him and then we went to go somewhere. And in our hotel room, when I went to go take a shower, they just made the whole tub nasty.
What are you talking about? You lost me. The whole tub.
hotel
where is your
room.
story going? You're
The
losing me
hotel,
right now.
the hotel room.
The
tub.
hotel room was nasty.
No, the hotel room, right? It was fine, but when I went to go in the tub so I could
Mm-hmm.
take a shower,
it was
drain-
dirty.
The drain,
It's clogged.
yeah. Then there was like dirt all over. So my dad called them, and
They came to clean it.
yeah,
All right, never had that experience. Sorry.
Me neither.
Usually when I go to hotels, they're pretty good.
Me too. The last hotel
Wow.
I went to, I think, was in the Poconos.
Oh,
Yeah, we were just there because it was summer. We wanted to have fun, and we wanted. It was basically a family reunion.
family reunion. That's
Yeah.
nice. Do you guys have family reunions? I guess we're talking
Yeah.
about going away. You go away to
Sometimes.
see.
No,
Yeah.
I don't.
I mean, but you
Sometimes.
go see your family, so it's
Yeah,
kind of
of
like a
course.
family reunion when
Yeah.
you go to Honduras. I mean, I'm pretty sure. I mean, about who from your family is still over there in Honduras?
Both my grandparents.
Okay, that's nice to still have them around.
Most of my aunts and uncles. Basically, most of my family lives there because I have one uncle that lives in Texas, and my mom obviously she became a citizen a little while ago.
Nice, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Congrats.
Thank
I give
you.
your mom a little clap. It's not as easy as people think.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
It's a
mom
big
became-
process. I mean, one of these days we should just do a podcast on that. Cause
Yeah.
you know Doña downstairs, it's Doña,
Uh-huh.
the one that does the lunchroom. She became a citizen, I believe, 2 years ago. She was so proud. I mean, I saw it in her face. She was crying and all that. And for some people, it's really important. I mean, it's really important to have that green card, to have that citizenship. And then, now because she's a citizen, you're a citizen, and is you're not illegal. You don't have to worry about getting thrown out the country and all the stuff that, our so-called president wants to do.
Yeah.
So that's a relief on your family, on your dad,
Yeah,
your
she's
mom,
even-
your aunts and all that stuff. So it's really important. And I applaud it because some people don't take that step. They just like, oh, I'm living here, I'm working, I don't care. I'm living here, I'm working, I don't care.
Then
But,
they get kicked out.
Yeah, I mean they can. Some
Yeah,
people live
she's-
their whole life not getting caught. But there's a lot of benefits that come with citizenship. So glad for you, glad for your family. It's a very important thing, and I'm glad that she showed you that she could do it. Because maybe it's something that whenever you think you can't, you look at your mother and what the struggles that she went through, and you'll be like, hey, if my mom could do it, I could do it.
Wait, if you were born here, doesn't that mean you're a citizen?
Well, if you're born here, you're a citizen.
Yeah.
Automatically.
Okay.
Isn't it if you were born? I heard that if Puerto Rico is owned by the United States, if you're born there,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, Puerto Ricans have no problems.
Oh, okay.
Like we born in Puerto Rico, we citizens. Dominicans, no. Dominicans a different country. Jamaica's a different country. Honduras, different country. But for me, my family was always citizens. Now that's not the same for my wife. My wife is not. She's not Puerto Rican. She's Polish. So
What's that?
her family came from Poland. That's in Europe. So her father's Polish, her mother's Polish, grandparents and all that. So they had to come, just like yourself, they had to come here and become citizens. And that's how, my wife was born here. So she became a citizen and stuff like that. But it's very important. I mean, it's good that we have different heritage and different people that come and live in the United States. And there's the right way of doing it and there's the wrong way of doing it. We can get into an argument about that. But I'm glad that the route that she took was the right one. What else? What else is on your mind, guys?
Well, I have good news. So,
I'm always ready for good news.
so
Me too.
my dad.
Your dad got a raise.
What?
You got a raise? Okay, I'm just checking. Cause if he got more money, then I can
No.
make sure he gets me I can make sure he gets me a how you call it, my ice cream in the summertime, and don't feel bad about paying for it. So what's the good news?
So, a while back, my dad, right? So he just got his bachelor's degree a long time ago.
Nice.
So,
I remember when you
Nice.
graduating.
So
I'll give Dad a little shout out.
So now he's going back to take his classes so he can get his master's.
Beautiful. Okay, so that goes to show you. Even though he's an older guy, there's no stopping him. He's still going, get that education, because at the end of the day, it's gonna pay for itself. He's gonna be able to get a better job. He's gonna be able to provide better for his family and his kids and wife or girlfriend or whatever, and it's gonna be better for everyone. Now the only problem with that is that you got to finish school and you got to go to college and you got to make sure that you compete with that. You got to make sure that you that you go to college and take it a step further.
Well, me and Haas are graduating soon from our school now.
From middle school.
Yeah.
I also have good news. So now that my mom's a citizen, she's gonna get her passport. Now she can finally fly around the country, come in and out of the country without any
without
nice. No like checking if you're a citizen or if you're not.
Wait, your mom wants to do that?
Yeah, but now she has the option.
Yeah,
Before she didn't have the option because
Exactly.
some people get scared. Let's say she went to Honduras. Some people get scared if they fly there, then they're not gonna let them back. So some people get scared of that, and that's real.
Yeah, she hasn't been
That's
able to see.
She hasn't been able to see your grandma?
in 4 years.
Oh, so she's ready. This summer she's going.
She's ready.
Oh, she's
ready.
I'm going too. We're
so
both
that's
going
gonna be
together.
that's gonna be nice. So she's gonna go over there with her blue book. She's gonna open it up. Bam, stamp on that. Boom, stamp that. Let's go. Now I'm gonna see grandma. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's beautiful because parents are getting older and she wants to make sure she sees them.
she really wants to see her parents.
That's dope. That's dope.
Exactly.
I mean, and I know you'll have a good time because it'll probably be the first time in 4 years that you go anywhere with your mom. Like to
True.
Honduras.
Yeah,
and all
because
that
I've
stuff.
always been going by myself.
By myself. So yeah, so this year is gonna be a good trip for you. Mom is gonna be there. She's gonna see the grandparents. Everybody's gonna be happy. You have something to look forward to this summer.
You know who I really miss? Who I want to see again?
Grandpa.
It's my.
You always say your uncle, right? I think last time we
Mother.
had a podcast. You said
He told me that
your
he
uncle.
doesn't get to see his mother very much.
No. Where she lives at?
She lives up the state. I don't know where.
She lives up the state.
Yeah, I was just texting.
Same as my dad. My dad lives upstate.
Yeah.
It just is a problem with my stepmom and my biological mom. So my stepmom don't want me talking with.
Yeah, that's grown up problems, man. That's not your problem. Eventually you're gonna have to reach out to your mom and do things on your own. Sometimes adults don't handle that properly, and I say it because I'm an adult. I'm a parent. I've never had to really do that because my kids are always with me. But sometimes parents let emotions get into it, and sometimes they don't handle things properly when it comes to kids. So don't shy away from it. Your mom's you're gonna have your mother in your life eventually. You'll reach out to her, or she'll reach out to you.
Or she might reach out to you.
Yeah, she might reach out to you. So don't worry about that. And in the meantime, your dad's doing a good job, and I know him personally. I talked to him many times, and he seems to have his head straight and seems to want a lot of good things for you. So you'll be okay.
You should think about the positive things first, and then think about the negative
No, you'll be
when
okay.
you're older.
One of these days, just ask that. Just be like,
Yeah.
Dad, I want to talk to you. I just want to say hi to my mom. I want to reach out. How can you make it, how can you make that happen for me? And nothing to do with you. I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about my stepmother. I just want to say hello to my mother. That's it.
My biological.
How could you make that? How could you make that happen for me, Dad? Thank you. I appreciate anything you could do for me, and take it from there. How's your dad? Your dad lives at home and everything.
No, he's in Honduras. I only get to see him once a year.
No, so that's not good.
Hmm.
I mean that has to be hard. That has to be really hard. I mean, for a grown man, not for a grown man. I'm not saying you're grown, but for a teenager growing and not having your dad there, it's difficult.
Because I have to suck it up because I don't have any other choice.
Yeah, and you take a lot of responsibilities that maybe your dad took upon. If you have little brothers, you got to be
Yeah, you have to take
you
care
have to
of
take
them.
care of
have
them. and stuff like
3
that.
Yeah.
sisters, but then it's not for my mom.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you still
Your
have to be
stepmom.
you still have to be the bigger person and kind of step into that role of a father figure.
Yeah, but
For
I've never
everyone.
seen my 3 sisters. Never seen them.
No,
I never see my brothers.
I see my sister.
I don't do it. Yeah, you live with your sisters.
No,
I don't see
no.
my sisters.
I don't live with one of them.
I have a couple of sisters, but I don't see them that often. One of them lives in Texas. I believe she lives in, and the other one lives in the Bronx. But because of work, we don't see each other. When we do see each other, we have a good time. They're from my father's side. From my mother's side, I got two sisters that she adopted, she adopted two little girls. One of them when she was like about, I don't know, 3 or 4 months old, and then the other one when she was about 4 or 5. So I have two sisters that they're my adopted sisters, but they're pretty cool, and they
And they're still family though.
yeah they do they take care of my mom, which is very important. They always make sure that she's taken care of, and they love my girls, and they're respectful to me, so I appreciate them.
They're adults now.
One of them is 18 and the other one is 15. So they're not adults, but they're older.
Yeah, they're older but not adult.
Well, 18 is practically adult age.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty spoiled, man. My mom lives in the same building I live in, a couple of floors down. My dad is around. My grandparents are not. All of them passed away, and but I get to see I get to see. That's another thing that I've always told people. As you get older, the worst thing is that people pass away.
I miss my
True.
Uncle A.
That's the only thing.
I miss my Uncle A because he just passed away.
It's
When?
good to have those memories.
When?
So I was like around 2.
He
Yeah.
just didn't pass
Are
away.
you
That was
s-
8 years ago.
No.
I mean, yeah. You say you were 2 years old. How old are you now?
13.
Oh, so not even. You were it's
I used
11
to
years
go-
ago. 11 years ago. I mean,
I
to
used
tell you the
go
truth,
fishing with him.
oh, that's cool. You see, so you got good memories of going fishing with him. I mean, when you go over there to go see your dad, you guys try to do a lot, right?
Yeah.
In those 2 months that you gone.
No, I only get to see him one day because
Oh, that's even worse.
in one day
That's even worse.
Oh, that's
Really?
hard.
because he has to work because the thing is when I get there, the airport is in the city, but then I have to go to the
to another town.
yeah, but it's more like
Complicated.
a mountain,
Okay.
but over there they call it a campo.
Yeah, it's
so-
El Campo.
Yeah, so I have to stay there for most of it, and then the last day before my flight back to the Bronx, New York, I only get to see him for one day. It's not even
Oh,
the
that's
whole day.
tough.
It's like for like a
Half
few
the day.
hours.
Damn. I thought you was out there and you was at least seeing him, on a regular basis. That got to be hard
too.
because even when you out there, you're anticipating seeing him. You're anticipating, what I'm gonna do, how he's gonna act, and all that, and you only got a couple of hours with him. Ah, that's
Yeah.
hard.
You can show him special things about you
Does your dad have
first.
like an iPhone and you FaceTime and all that stuff?
Yeah, he has a phone, but we do regular calls. He doesn't
Okay.
do.
And I think you need to try to get that little FaceTime or that little Echo or something that you could an iPad or something that you
Bring
could
him
see
like
each other's faces or something like that.
Bring him like a portal.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
he has to get portal money. Everything is expensive, and then his dad has to have
No,
internet.
Yeah, Honduras
And-
is a poor country.
Yeah, he may have a portal, but if you don't have no internet, it's not gonna happen.
True.
And if you're living in the mountains, like he said, the electricity goes. Or if
No,
the
he lives
electricity,
he lives in the city.
he lives in the city. Also,
Okay.
but I'm saying, well, you staying at is the mountains, right? You staying in the
Yeah.
Campo. It's kind of in these
What do you
countries. It's
mean,
different, man. It's different. You haven't been to Santo Domingo, so you
Never.
need to see the difference. What
I
you
want to.
what you see in the airport and what you see in the hotels, that's not how people are living.
And
I'm going to my. I
heard
think I'm going
about-
this year in
try.
the s-
I heard
in
about.
the in December.
You heard about what?
I heard about in one of the states. I was watching TV, and I was watching a TV show, and then there was this guy that goes to around the state. There was a place where he went to a hotel, right? They had caves. It was like caves that had rooms, and they looked cool.
I know they do something like that in Iceland, and they have like these ice caves and there's an ice bed and ice bar and all that
Hey.
stuff. It's pretty cool.
That is very cool.
Yeah, I know it's called. I think it's in Iceland that they have that. So that's pretty cool.
Is it like the bed's cold?
Yeah, it's made out of ice, and then they have like the skin of like animals on it, so you can lay down.
That's cool.
So but everything is ice. Look it up. Y'all can Google this stuff.
It should be very
What?
expensive, a nice bed. That has to be expensive.
I mean, probably it's just a block of ice. They just cut
Exactly. You
it out.
just
and
have
make
to
look
cut
more
it
pretty.
out. It's probably like you just go to a lake.
because it's not a
be
regular
like-
bed.
No, they just make it the size of a twin size or full size bed. Cut a piece of ice,
Exactly.
throw some blankets on it, go to sleep.
I want.
Go me.
I know I was in a waterbed before in the hotel.
Oh, those
Water-
are cool. Those
Water
cool.
beds are hard to sleep in sometimes.
They
It'd be
are?
all too. It'd be
Yeah, it go-
all over the place. Yeah, I used to have
got
one.
the
I used to have
wiggle
one when I
wiggle.
was I think when I was 15 or 16, I bought one, and then I think it started getting a leak and something. So I was like, all right, got to get rid of this mattress. But it was pretty cool when I did have it.
Yeah, in the hotel room, I would just sleep the whole day there because it feels comfortable.
Don't waste it. Don't waste your day sleeping in the hotel.
Exactly. You
Get
just
out
need
there.
to do
Get out there and do
activities,
stuff.
have fun, because, like, you're going to waste your time. And then you
Well-
won't have to
No,
do
well,
anything.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Who's gonna stay there for like a month?
It,
Almost a
not
month.
to switch it too much, but we have about 30. I think we up to 39 different countries listen to the podcast. I know Santo Domingo is one of them. I know Jamaica is one of them, and I know Honduras is one of them. So somebody in Puerto Rico definitely is one of them. So there's people listening to this podcast everywhere in the world. So maybe give a shout out to your dad, and maybe we could send him the link and he could listen to it. That'll be cool. Give a shout out to somebody in Santo Domingo, and give a shout out to somebody in Jamaica. Let's do it so we can end this real quick. Who you got to say in Jamaica? Who you got to say hello to?
I got to say hello to my grandma because she used to live in there.
Okay,
But
well,
now
where's she living now?
She lives in Florida.
All right, we want somebody in we
Yeah,
want somebody in
somewhere
Jamaica.
out of this
Who's
country.
in Jamaica? Your uncle still there?
Now,
Who?
I think
Your auntie? A friend?
my grandma's sisters. I don't
All right, so your grandma's sister. Give her a shout out. We see you. We see you in Jamaica. We're gonna send you the link so you can listen to the podcast.
Shout out to my grandma.
To your grandma.
Shout out to my dad.
All right, shout out to your dad, to your grandma. So you want to give a shout out to?
My father and my grandparents.
Okay, father and grandparents. We're gonna give the link. I'm gonna put this up soon. I'm gonna send you all the link. Maybe next time you call somebody from your family, you'll be like, Dad, if you go on the internet, you could find this and you could listen to me talking about my family and you.
I sent it to my grandma.
It might, even your mom, just giving her props about what she did. It might make her feel good, and and I hope that this was a nice podcast. I must say, I hope that you guys like the podcast, continue doing it, and continue listening to it because it's very important that we get the message out and get your views out. Whatever's on your mind is on my mind.
How many followers you got?
Right now I think it's about almost 1,600.
And we got
16,000.
Can you, like,
No,
check-
1,600.
Can you check like how many people are listening?
Well, this is not live right now.
Yeah, it's
I record it
recording.
first and then I put it on. So I don't do it live because you never know what can happen. So I record it and then I probably put it up like Thursday or Friday or something like that. I mean, I can check on
Yeah.
my phone. That's about it. I can show
I
you on
think
my
I
phone.
think there's
Yeah.
like over 1,000 plays.
Well, there's
of-
definitely over 1,000 plays that I could tell you.
How many videos you made?
Well, I don't do the many videos when I'm doing the podcast. Like the videos are for something else.
It's the
Like the
podcast.
videos are like when we doing the summer camp and all that stuff. That I do the videos, but this is our
they
number
have-
right now.
Do you have
1,592.
So
Do
we
they
got
have it on
1592.
YouTube? Wait, can I see?
So we got 1592. All right, guys, we gotta end it. We had 29 minutes, which is a good amount of time
Half
for
an
talking.
hour.
Yeah, almost half an hour. So we all said our shout outs. Everybody good?
Yep.
All right, guys. Well, we're gonna end it from here. Thank you very much for coming.
Yeah.
Check. 1 2 1 2. Check. Check.
And we're out of here.